Good morning. Welcome to day one of Love in the Night. It is 1:40 on Monday. Day one. I'm already 60% through a book. Who is she? Who am I? I don't know, but I'm in my new book lover sweatshirt. That's really cute. And I'm obsessed with that. I got this at the Blush Romance bookstore. Yeah. So it is day one of Love in the Night. Like I said, I'm about 60% through my first book already. I have closed out last week's vlog. I have a giant box of Legos here to open. Y'all see this? This is Legos I just ordered. They came while I was gone. But I need to do that. I have a Hobonichi order coming today from the One Piece drop. I'm very excited. And yeah, we don't have a big TBR plan here, okay? Like, it is going to be a good time and not a strict time on what we're gonna read. So hold on one second. So I've got a handful of manga down here that I'm gonna tell you about that I'm gonna read. I'm also gonna keep reading Queen's Quality this week. I'm on volume 7 now. So I am hoping to pick up more of, that is backwards, Isabel, manga, of The Vampire and His Pleasant Companions. Otaku Vampires Love Bite. This is just volume 1. It looks really cute. I have Vampire Dormitory volume 11. And then I also have Last Quarter by Ayazawa. This has some paranormal to it. There's like a brush with death and stuff like that. So Shay said it was a little paranormal-y, so I was like, perfect. Works for the reason. So those are like some of my manga picks. We're gonna bounce around a lot. I also am prioritizing what I can read via Hoopla on audio and all that because my Kindle Unlimited is currently inactive, which is kind of wild for me, but we should have a deal in the next day or two, hopefully, on it. And I'm hoping to snag a new subscription then. But yeah, I'm home. I am about to start on the process of like tidying from unpacking because I have just strewn things across my kitchen table. I've strewn things about the house. Like, I need to get that done. I also need to go to Aldi in a minute to go get stuff for dinner tonight because I want to eat at home. Your girl is dying for a homemade meal. But yeah, that's where we're at. The book I'm currently 60% through and will be finishing up pretty early in the day here. Is I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. I need to lay down the biggest content note here. The first chapter features a ton of fat phobia. And it was out of nowhere. I had not really seen anyone directly warn this about the first chapter, so I was not prepared, and that's okay. This book doesn't have a ton of reviews, but the first chapter was basically packed full of fat phobia because she goes on a date with a guy who is 40 pounds heavier than his photos and is like leaves booty juice, as she calls it, on her seat, and eats a whole bunch of food, and his clothes are too tight. It was a lot of that, and it was interesting to say the least. I just felt really thrown by it personally. I am also glad that it was done once and moved on from. It's not been like a continuous theme in the book, thank goodness, because I would have DNF'd it at this point, but we've moved past it enough that I'm enjoying it. So she gets ditched by her friends on a night where they're supposed to all hang out, of course, because they all have partners, and she's the one lone single friend, and she decides to screw it. I'm going to use this spell that's in this book that I have as a joke. And she summons a demon who she bangs real good early on. And it turns out that they're fated mates. So that's really fun and interesting as a setup, in my opinion. And so they're fated mates, and it follows a journey. He has a bunch of demons after him, and he keeps having to show up to protect her because they find out that she is his fated mate and feel like that's a vulnerability they need to address / they can use to get to him. So yeah, it's been good. I think right now I'm sitting at like a 3.5. It definitely would have been higher without that first chapter being as fat phobic as it was, but that's kind of hard to like come back from for me personally. I'm gonna work on cleaning the table and getting all my books into bins to go upstairs and scanned into my phone, also onto my app. I was gonna get my scanner out, but honestly I think it's gonna be quicker for me just to scan on my phone right now. So you're gonna follow me while I do that, and then we're gonna run to Aldi and just get going with our day, even though we've already been going with our day, but I just never entered this. It's fine. Let's go do some stuff.
things I have never seen before. I'm tired of these city streets. I would go anywhere as long as I'm with you. You say you're all.
You can kind of see where I bumped my head. Anyways, hi, hello. I finished a book already today. I am killing it at this readathon already. I finished, I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend, and I'm giving it a 3.5. I do think it would be closer to a 4 if it weren't for that intro fat phobia situation. That was just, for me at least, jarring. Also, I feel like I look so blue. At least I have my hair up, kind of, although that piece is falling. I have my hair clipped up because it just was bugging me, but I feel like I am matching the hair kind of right now in this witch cauldron bubble bath potion making pajama set. It's fine. But yeah, so I finished that today, 3.5. I do think it would have been a 4 without that first chapter, because otherwise it didn't persist through the story. It was really just like this weird one-off situation that I just didn't vibe with, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was like amazing or terrible. It was just okay. At the end, I'm taking this down, it's not working. It really was just what it was at the end of the day. And that's okay. I don't think it was a bad start to the readathon by any means, even though I didn't love it. I'm happy to have read it. I would be curious enough to pick up another book in this series. So like, it wasn't so bad that I was like, I'm done forever and ever. So that's good. I am 16% into Her Psycho Beast, and I'm gonna sit down and read that this evening. I did get an arc of it, but I am behind right now on reading those. I really try hard not to be on indies, but this just did not work out with the funeral and everything. So I'm gonna sit down and read that, hopefully get to maybe 30% tonight or 40%. You are not allowed up here, but we'll see what I manage. Yeah, that's where we're at. It's Monday evening. It's 8 o'clock already. We're gonna watch a little TV and then go to bed, and I'm gonna read a little. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll remember to turn my alarm off tonight or not, or if I'm going to. I haven't really decided. I'm gonna ice my forehead a little bit here too. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Be Tuesday. I've been the worst video updater ever today, because honestly, I need to edit. I'm not editing. I have been like doing all the little tasks around the house that need to be done. I'm about to clear the kitchen table. That's the next task, but I want to stop and check in because I'm 37% through my book. And that book is Dark City Omega by Elizabeth Stevens. So this will be my second book for the readathon. I did read something else. We'll talk about that in a minute, because I'm still going to include my non-Love in the Night themed books in this vlog. I'm really enjoying this. Like, I'm enjoying this a lot. So basically her and this berserker / alpha are on the run together to get back to where he's from. And she's slowly kind of giving in to him and their bond that they basically have. I really like Adam and I really like Echo. I'm just very in this story right now. So yeah, I kind of unintentionally listened to almost 40% of it this morning. And then I did finish reading On or Off Volume 3. One of my libraries that I'm a member of out of state got more in this series. So I immediately checked out 3. I started it last night, finished it this morning. I enjoyed Volume 3. It's a 4-star for me. I'm excited to get Volume 4 in from the library at some point here and read that. And then I also listened to Chapter 2 in Pucking Ever After Volume 2. Because I realized I'd never read it, so I decided to read that, and I'm just kind of slowly going through the different stories. They're all moderately long audios. Like, the audio itself is not long, but each chapter is pretty long, because it's all just like one story. So I'm on Chapter 3, and I just had their honeymoon story / wedding story, and I'm 31% through that. So yeah, I'm kind of only listening to like 1 or 2 of those a day though. I'm not marathoning the Ever After thing, because I want to focus on my paranormals with the readathon happening. But yeah, I've done some laundry, I've done dishes, I have done 2 loads of dishes. I unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher this morning. And no, I still have to wash what's in the sink. Damn it. Oh, damn it. That's fine. I can do that though. And then, yeah, I'm about to do some more laundry here and just kind of work on tidying the kitchen table because it's a disaster zone and it's bugging me. So we're going to take care of it instead of letting it continue to accumulate, I guess we'll say. Because that's kind of what's happening now. I feel like I hit a point where if I use a surface to pile things, I will not stop until it is too full, or my ADHD brain of like, I must clean kicks in, and that is what has happened to my kitchen table. I'm a little embarrassed about it, but I'm gonna be vulnerable and show you and work on it. And somebody's gonna be like, it's not that bad. For me, this is pretty bad. So that's what we'll leave it at. But yeah, that's kind of the big plan. I have reading sprints tonight on my channel for Love in the Night. And then I'm also just kind of hanging today. Grumps took my car to work. He had like a thing for work where he needed my car. So I was like, that's fine, take my car. And I don't like driving his car. So I'm just home for the day. Hold on, Millie. And tomorrow I have to go to the DMV. So there's that. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go here. I'm gonna go work on this table, put Millie out, and check back in a bit. It's like 2:40, so I'm not doing terrible today. I just haven't picked up the camera.
I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that you want it too. Just wanna be alone with you.
Good afternoon. I'm back home. It's Wednesday. I have Barnes & Noble book mail I'm trying to open. What a morning I've had. It's 12:25 and I've already went to the DMV. That didn't go great. I have to get a copy of a power of attorney that I need and then possibly another power of attorney thing signed. You wouldn't think it'd be this complicated, but of course it is. And the lady wasn't the nicest, which like fine, whatever. But also it's freaking the 8th. The 9th? It's the 9th of the month. Like, your rush is done for a minute. Like, it was dead in there. So I was just like, okay. I've reached out to who I need the paperwork from. Basically, we inherited a vehicle. And we're just trying to get it so we can drive it in this state. Mail, I'm a wolf, but my boss is a sheep volume 5. And I also got I Can't Refuse Us volume 4. Very happy about these. The other thing I got is I did go to Crumble Cookie because they have tres leches this week. So I got a tres leches. I got a maple cookie and a caramel apple cookie.
Best to concentrate. I try my best to keep my mind.
While I try these, I figured we'd talk about books. Some context, I would consider myself a tres leches expert because 1, my mom makes it. 2, I've had it many places and it is Grumps' favorite cake. So I think I'm an expert on this and I'm really hopeful it's good. I'm not the biggest crumble fan, but I'm optimistic because I've heard this is pretty good. It does look pretty wet. If you aren't familiar, tres leches is a white cake with 3 different kinds of milk in it. Okay, you know what? Okay. I'm kind of sad I didn't get the cookie butter one. That's a lot better than I expected it to be. I think Grumps is going to be very excited for this one. That's good. I do feel like tres leches cakes is easy to do in theory, but easy to mess up at the same time. So last night I had sprints, and during those sprints I focused on reading Her Psycho Beast, which I got. So I got 34% into Her Psycho Beast last night, which I think is pretty good because I was at 16. So I've over doubled my progress since I've returned to it, and I'm just having a blast. It's a good, goofy, fun time, which is kind of what it promises to be, and that's all I want it to be. So this has like droopy caramel, but it did have one of my favorite things ever, which cracks me up every time it happens, because it always happens in a mafia shiftery type book like this. If there are alpha males, so to speak, in the book, and there is a nightclub for the girls to sneak off to and go dance, they will get caught. They will get carried out. And it's just one of those tropes that makes me giggle every time. Okay, this is not bad. The caramel apple, I would say it's almost overloaded with flavor. Yeah, it almost has too much flavor for the cookie. But it only looked slightly undercooked, so I will call that a win because I know there's like an epidemic of bad crumble cookies out there right now. I've had pretty good luck here. Thank goodness. This is the maple cookie sandwich. Okay. This is pretty good. I've had these Canadian maple sandwich cookies. It reminds me of those. Also a little chewy in a way that makes me feel like it's not fully cooked or it's slightly undercooked, but not terrible. My favorite type of scene happened. That was really fun to see and to have. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I'm ready for them to save the friend and all of that to happen. But either way, We're off to a decent Wednesday otherwise. I'm already home. I'm gonna make some lunch. I need to edit my video for tomorrow, so we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna listen to Dark City Omega while I make lunch and while I edit my B-roll and stuff this afternoon. So let's get a start on it.
In my head straight, I've been feeling as of late that all I wanna do is go out somewhere new. As long as I'm with you, I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that you want it too. Just wanna be alone with you.
Happy Thursday. I cannot believe it's Thursday. It's like 2 o'clock. I have had such a busy day, but because I've had such a busy day doing all the things, just trash day tomorrow. So like I have cleaned up my freezer. I have made the trip to the Costco, to the Aldi, to the Walmart. Like we have hit all the places. There we go. You're on top of my new Lego set, which is the Lego poinsettias. P is attempting to get outside. But yeah, I have like, so I've started restocking again because like it's fall. We're like, we need ground beef and chicken and all the things because like soup season is here. And also I just have not like done a good restock in a while. So it was time. And Costco was kind of dead, which fantastic for me. So I was actually like had the capacity to shop and get what we needed. So that was really nice. Oh my God. Pizza's trying to love on y'all so hard. She is rubbing that camera down. Anyways, I did all that and I listened to Dark City Omega while doing so, of course. And now Millie wants in. Oh my God. You're not supposed to be up here. You're only up here because I have a ton of crap on this table right now. Anyways, I need to let a Millie in 1 second. Apparently, we just needed mom time. So, no, you don't get to get up. You wanted mom time. Yeah, so I ran all those errands. I bought stuff for... I bought meat for multiple meals, but I bought like fixins for 3 planned dinners. So we're going to make a French onion, chicken, and rice dish tonight. So French onion soup inspired. I'm going to make a Mississippi pot roast tomorrow. And then I picked up everything to make a loaded baked potato soup because it just feels like baked potato soup season. We're not quite there yet temp wise, but by Monday we're under 70. And by Tuesday, it's 60 degrees. So you know what? I'm gonna take advantage and make some freaking soup. I'm very ready for soup season. If you have like favorite crockpot/fall recipes, let me know. But beyond that, I did listen to most of Dark City Omega. I am almost done now. 1 hour and 16 minutes left. So I listen it 3 times for most of my audios, and this is not one that I've slowed down at all. So like 20 minutes and some change. I have not made more progress on Her Psycho Beast yet, but I'm going to. But I'm really excited to finish this. And then I really want to start Taste by Nikki Clark, which is a vampire novella I have checked out. I renewed my KU for a month for free. And then I'm making Grumps gift me a year or 2 of KU for my birthday. Because I don't know what else to ask for. It's so hard. Like the older you get, it's so hard. And like makeup stuff that I want, like he'll just tell me to go buy. He'll get it. Like if I send him in to get it, he will. Like he goes to Lush for me and gets me stuff in that even. But like I just feel like some stuff's just easier. And he always wants to make sure I get my points. So like that's fair. So I've worked on that and I'm just kind of feeling very productive. So I'm going to keep riding the productivity wave and finish this audiobook for Dark City Omega while I do a slight pantry clean out. I'm not gonna do a full pantry clean out because I fully redid my freezer. I should have filmed it. I did not. I just like was in the zone. I'm gonna lean into the like bit of productivity I'm feeling right now and get a bunch of shit done. I think it's because I left the house like after 10 and I was home by 12:30 and had done all the things in no time. And now it's 2 o'clock. So I've unloaded, I've put things into the freezers and again cleaned out our deep freezer, our garage freezer. and my freezer in here, which like the deep freezer in the garage has like nothing in it now, and I don't love it, and it's probably gonna get donated to somebody who needs it because I don't need it necessarily. And I want to get, dream goal is in the spring maybe to get a new garage fridge, because I don't love the one we have right now. It has like broken shelves and stuff in it. It's not great. So we'll see. We'll see if I manage that. But the part of that is I also want that stand-up freezer with drawers in it, because that is like my dream. And then I could convert my in-the-house freezer to just like my frozen easy dinner items and like some side stuff, versus I have kind of a mix going on now. Either way, beyond the point. This is a very boring conversation. Somebody's probably really into this also, but yeah, my dream is that freezer that stands up with drawers, and then a new fridge that is better than the one we have right now, aka not broken shelves. But that'll just be a cheapo like top drawer freezer, like top door freezer fridge situation. I'm not getting anything fancy there. But yeah, we did that. It's a good time. I'm feeling, like I said, just very productive for a Thursday, and we gotta lean in when it strikes. So let's continue our clean out.
It's you. Now tell me that you see it too. I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that.
Happy Friday. I sat on the couch last night and just read Her Psycho Beasts until Grumps was done getting some work done, and we then watched Abbott Elementary. But I'm officially over halfway through Her Psycho Beasts. I can't like give y'all too much of a reaction to things happening because I'm going to spoil book 3 in a series, right? And I try my best not to do that. But if you've read this, we just had a big reveal that kind of has me shocked. I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't. So I'm very excited to finish it, hopefully today or tomorrow morning. We'll see how much reading I get in today. I'm about to shower and get ready to film and get some stuff done, but excuse me. 2, I love Scythe, our shark daddy. He is so fun, and I really enjoyed watching their connection like develop in this book. And then, of course, Xander, our dragon, is just as grumpy as ever. And I'm also obsessed with him, and I can't wait for their, like, hate to love to fully happen. But yeah, I'm having a good time. She also finally went into heat, so that was fun also, of course. But otherwise, I started Best Hex Ever, and this is the one thing I don't love about the Penguin Random House app. So I got this through the Penguin Random House audiobook program that I'm in on their app. This is really cute so far. I'm 3 chapters in, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost on chapter 3 right now, so I'll finish that up after this clip. But so far, very, very cute. Our heroine is a kitchen witch. She bakes magic into her food, and people love to come to her cafe. This guy shows up. When he shows up, her evil eye necklace breaks, and she's like, oh no. Chapter 2 is his perspective, and he regrets not getting her number when he met her, which is fresh. And he works for the British Museum, and my favorite part, because I know you're probably like, what? But here we go. He works for the British Museum and is working on a display where they travel the world with these like good luck omens from different cultures and return them to their homes. I love that. Love to see that. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far as well. It's very fun. It's a shorty. It's under 9 hours. It's like 8.5-hour audiobook. So like it's not super long, which is nice. And I needed something that I knew I could finish semi-quickly here as we round out the end of Love in the Night, because I know I've read a good bit, but I've not read a ton, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm 2 books in, and I'm going to be 3 or 4 in probably by tomorrow. So, like, I'm not doing bad by any means. We're working on getting our stamina back up for reading more in a day. And also having the energy for reading. Because, yeah, I'm really enjoying the Best Hex Ever. It's just been very cute. I also very much just love kitchen witch stuff because I feel that that's the kind of witchiness, I guess you would say, I identify with the most. And I do believe a lot of healing can come from good food and a good meal and things like that. So yeah, did that, started that. I'm going to go jump in the shower. I need to wash this hair, and honestly, so I'm going to do that. And then we're going to go upstairs and work on my video for Sunday and my video for Tuesday, get those filmed. / ready to film. And then yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, I will be back in a bit. I don't think I'm gonna make the Mass Effect read along this month because I do need to read. I just haven't even started the book yet. I need to read it, but also because I know I need to read it, I am kind of thinking to just read it after Love in the Night is over. We'll see. I think that's it. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. So I've just been the worst at time management upon returning home, but I did just finish filming the last clip for Sunday's video. I'm gonna migrate everything downstairs and edit on the couch with Miss Mills between my legs. Grumps is at the gym. I finished the video today though, and that was me reading 7 books for my 7 physical arcs I have to figure out what ones I want to prioritize. I always have more than I'm gonna read in a moment, and I do feel, listen, the reading groove feels like it's back in a way, which is a weird statement, but I feel like y'all understand if you watch my vlogs regularly. I feel like I'm getting back into the reading groove, and I'm really excited about it. So I feel like as soon as I finish Her Psycho Beast, I'm just going to be mainlining other books that are not as long, which will be nice. But I did turn my Kindle Wi-Fi back on so I could download some stuff. I had a couple things downloaded still from when my KU was active, and I just renewed for a free month because your girl got lucky and got a trial offer. So I renewed for a free month and was like, okay, well, I wasn't sure when I was traveling if I would need a book from KU or not before I renewed, so I turned off Wi-Fi briefly when I traveled to Texas, which was right as my KU ended, I realized. So yeah, that's done. I'm gonna go downstairs though. I'm gonna get this edit done hopefully tonight, and then I can finish maybe Her Psycho Beast in bed. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I feel kind of good. I feel pretty good right now. So we're gonna work on that, read some manga this weekend. We'll wrap up Love of the Night, like kind of nice and slow and easy with some more reads. I would like to read some novellas I have checked out, and then sorry, I know I'm like in the light. And then just focus on some other stuff I have pulled out that is more Halloween-y. You know what? Whatever. We're gonna roll with it. My color was off there for a minute. Hello, I have made loaded baked potato soup. It is cooling on the stove. I'm gonna put it in the fridge in a few once it's cooled down enough. I don't want to like crack the fridge shelf with a very, very hot Dutch oven. But as you saw, I made that, and while I made that, I listened to more of Best Hex Ever, which, where is it? I keep forgetting that it's it. Nope, that's Book Funnel, which now I'm almost on chapter 4, I think. I didn't do great. Listen, I was also focused on cooking. Sometimes there's a new recipe I was trying, so like I was more focused on that than my book. But I've loved how openly bisexual this character is. So she had a crush on a boy, and then she like really fell in love with this girl when she was in college. That didn't go well, and I've just really enjoyed that. Like, it feels nice to read a book in which it's not just like, oh, I'll date either or whoever, but like it's very much strongly on page that she is bisexual. And we've talked about relationships with both and like stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I don't know if I'll finish it before the live show, or before, not the live show, before the readathon ends or not, but either way I'll finish it Monday morning. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of all that I'm up to. I need to look up some dinner places and decide what we're going to eat tonight, because I'm hungry. Well, I'm not hungry yet, but I will be hungry, and Grumps is going to be hungry. So yeah, when he gets back from the gym, I'm going to give him some options. After making that soup, I'm not cooking. That's the only like for sure thing, is I'm not cooking after making that soup. So that's where we're at right now. But yeah, it's just been a quiet Saturday. We slept in, and then we sat on the couch in pajamas until like 12:30, I think, because we were just cuddling with the girls and having a very quiet Saturday, which is needed, honestly. Sometimes you need that quiet time with your partner, and we watched more Agatha all along. We're 3 or 4 episodes in now. We're behind weekly release because we've enjoyed kind of watching it slowly. So there's that. But yeah, I'm having a good time with that show. Like a very good time. We'll probably watch one more episode this weekend. But what else? I think that's it. I'm gonna go look up dinner options. Okay, y'all, so I finished some books on Monday and I wanted to include them in this vlog because I felt like they were very love in the night and I talked about them and I'm here to update you. The books I finished. So I did finish Her Psycho Beast literally like Monday or Sunday. When did I finish it? Yeah, so I finished it Monday. I had like an hour left. My spoiler-free review on Her Psycho Beast, which is book 3 in this series, is what the fuck? I'm so pumped though. Like I'm very, 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 very excited for book 4. Very excited. I also am really curious when we get the description for that book because this one was a blast. An absolute blast. I really enjoyed the progression we had here. I enjoy how each book focuses on a different mate. So we get a lot of their backstory as children, which I think is really helpful for insights into the world and the dynamics here that we're dealing with. We also get a lot more on our main character Ariella as well, of course, with that. But yeah, I really liked that setup. I really enjoyed this one. We end on probably the one of the bigger cliffhangers of the series, but I'm still okay with the wait kind of cliffhanger, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how this plays out. The other book I finished was Best Hex Ever. I gave that both of these are solid. Her Vicious Beast is like a 4.5, 5. Best Hex Ever is a solid 4. Like it is very good. The only thing I didn't love is there is a third act breakup that does, in my opinion, at least benefit the story some. I'm gonna just, I do think it benefits the story. I think it makes sense in the story, but I just don't always love it. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm torn because it kind of had to happen, but I felt like it kind of didn't have to happen. But I really love this one. She thinks she's hexed from a curse or from a love spell she did. She thinks it bounced back and went onto her as a hex. We have to go through her figuring out that that's maybe not the case. We also get her improving her relationship with her parents because she's so scared of them realizing she's bisexual and not accepting her. We also are at their friend's wedding, which I think is such a great background to a romance in which the friends are also trying to set them up. So like, it's just really cute. But yeah, this was just fun, like an absolutely fun time. So highly recommend picking it up if you can get it from your library this fall or winter. I think it's a great fall winter read. Really fits the season. I do think you can read it outside of October though. I had so much fun. I really enjoyed Love in the Night this round. We are talking about a spring round also because paranormal isn't just for fall, obviously. So let us know in the comments if you would be interested in that. And also I want to know if you read anything in particular that you super duper loved during Love in the Night so I can add it to my TBR. If you don't want to do that, leave me a bat, a werewolf, a vampire, something Love in the Night related down below. And as always, I'll have links to all the books I talked about down there, links to my friend anywhere on the internet that I am, and I will catch you all in just a few days. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get